Hello, everybody. How are you, player, tonight? Hope you're doing good. Be getting started here in just a minute. Amy, I think, was working on an investigation, so she should be up here in a little bit. So we're going to do a little quick live stream tonight, and maybe about an hour. But hope everyone's had a good week so far. We're almost into the weekend, and if you got any big plans for the weekend, uh, that'd be a cool thing. We're going to be in phase one here in North Carolina, so we're able to uh, move around a little more. Stores will be opening that wasn't open for a while, so it's great. I'm glad to see the small businesses being able to come back alive again. That's a wonderful thing. Um, hey, G. Paul, how are you? So I got one thing I want to read from Twitter here in a minute, but I'm gonna wait till we get more people in here. It's kind of a from what I can tell, and I was reading about it, it's a true story, so it's kind of funny too in a way. Yeah, we've got to phase one, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, uh, everything will start going into phase two, then three will be good to go. Hey, Joe, how are you tonight? So I know it's a little out of the norm for us to do something on a different night, but I wasn't able to do Monday night. Pretty exhausted, tired. I just couldn't do it. So I figured Thursday would be a good backup day to go live. Marnie's in the chat. Marnie's not in here with me, but she's in the chat. Hey, Ghost Tracer, how are you? Yeah, it's been a tiresome week. We ran out and did some errands today. Got in and out of places uh, pretty quickly. So we were, I think we spent a few hours out. Like I say, it's cool to see that this weekend some businesses will be back and open again, and I do encourage everybody to support, especially your local businesses. I mean, that they a lot of their dreams have been shattered because of this thing, and so I do encourage people to bring them up, and stand by those small businesses. I got a friend of mine who owns a comic book store. He's not been able to be open, but he may go open this Saturday. I haven't heard anything yet, but um, there's people like that are the heart and soul of the country. Hey, April, you're not late. You're fine. I just got on just about 2 or 3 minutes ago. I sent a link in Messenger if you want to come up, April, if you're able to. Like I say, I got kind of a cool little story I want to talk about from Twitter that I saw. It's actually trending on Twitter right now, and I'll go ahead and do it. Now, if you're familiar with football, Jay Cutler, quarterback for the Chicago Bears, it says after filing for divorce, this would be his ex-wife, Kristen Cavalieri, I think is how you pronounce her last name, wanted former Chicago Bears quarterback to give her $5 million so she could buy a mansion. In response, Cutler froze all of his bank assets so she couldn't access the money and told her to, and I quote, get a job. And I'm like, okay, that was interesting. And normally I don't talk about. I love funny stories and stuff, and maybe I need to do more of those on here. But what got me was it was trending. It's like trending uh, top five right now in Twitter, which is kind of kind of cool, I guess. Hey Nas, how are you? Yes, yes. Please support your local businesses. I like to be able at some point in time maybe to get in touch with some of these local businesses that we have, and maybe do like a YouTube video to do a shout out for them. And I mean, it's nothing I want in return. It's just that I want to see small businesses thrive. Excuse me. But anyway, I thought that Jay Cutler story was kind of an interesting story. But what I was, what I'm reading, it's an actually true story. So there you go. Oh, you got dye in your hair? Oh, that's all right. Hey, Brendan, how are you? Excuse me. Hope you're doing well. April can show us. I tell you what, that dye stuff in your hair is whew. That stuff is strong stuff. The one smell I don't like at all is nail polish remover. And growing up smelling that, Marnie, uses it occasionally, and it's just that's strong on me. And another thing, Easter lilies is another thing I don't really do well with. Dyeing hair at night. That's the best time to do it, Nos. Do it at night. I can't. April, what color are you going with here? Purple, green, blue. Inquiring minds like to know. Bright red. Anybody want to take a guess on what color she's got? Brendan says bright red. Oh, and another story I saw I thought was interesting. I did not know this, but praying mantises apparently can kill these murder hornets. So if you have a praying mantis, keep them around. Player says April's going green. Nos says purple, blue, and pink. Do the highlights, just different colors. All right. I know, Brandon. No, okay. So no pink and no purples, and yes, God bless the mantis. Apparently, because apparently I've not seen the video, but apparently there's a video of a praying mantis that's taking out a murder hornet, doing a pretty good job of it. Rainbow colors. What Nos and players said rainbow. Rainbow, was it rainbow cartoon back in the day? Can't remember. Oh, Rainbow Bright. That's what it was. I think wasn't that something like that? I don't know. I might be saying the wrong cartoon character. So what did we what's going on for for this weekend? Anybody got any big plans going on this weekend? People have patches of rainbow colors in their hair. maybe Slim will get a hair dye tonight. Marnie's good. Marnie's good. She's I think watching a movie right now. Get her rainbow bright outfit to go with. Okay, so I guess it was rainbow bright. I was right about that. Work, and more work. Yep, Mother's Day is this weekend. So, That'll be interesting. I know I've seen people who said they're not be able to be with their moms on Mother's Day because of the pandemic, but hopefully people will be able to um, do something, maybe a face chat type thing or something. I did see Marnie was showing me where I think Krispy Kreme was doing like mini donuts or something that you can have delivered to your mom if you're not able to be with her. So something like that'd be cool. Already asked him if he wanted to just die. Said nope, he's a chicken. I actually, I've done a hair dye years ago, back when I actually had a lot of hair, and instead of going blonde, it went like orange. So that was the end of my hair dyeing days. So I was done with that. Made a giant car for my mom. Yes, that's so sweet, buddy. Hey,
Hey,
welcome.
sorry, we just got home.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Happy Movers Day to all moms and all. Oh, Mother's Day, yes. To all moms. Yeah. There are dads out there, and I at one time was a single parent, and you kind of take on both roles sometimes. So, uh, but yeah, this weekend's Mother's Day. Yeah, I can't believe we're already in the month of May. It just blows my mind. And Christmas was trending on Twitter earlier, and I couldn't figure out why. But when I figured it out, it was the NFL football schedule, and I think it's the Vikings and Saints playing Christmas or something. I think that's what it was. And
Twinkie. Hi, Blair. Hi, Joe. Hi, Ghost Tracer. Hi, Brendan. Hi, Buddy.
Buddy's in the house. Yeah, so that's why Christmas trending. I was like, wow, why is Christmas trending? What the heck is this about? But that's why. And there you go. Yeah, yeah. Buddy's done a card for his mom, and I think I heard him talking about it.
I can't see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So whatever you can do to be with your mom, I know Amy, you'll be next door, and you can just walk right over.
Yep.
And like I don't know if you heard this, but Krispy Kreme's doing like mini donuts, and it can be delivered to your mom. So if you're not able to be with her, yeah, that's a good present.
We have a Krispy Kreme like 2.5 hours away from us.
Oof. We only have one around here, and I'm surprised because North Carolina's like the home of Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And we only have one. We used to have two at one time. Yeah, we're down to one now. Luckily, it's not far from the house, but still, we should open up another one or two. We got like Dunkin' Donuts all over the place. Yep, buying presents for our moms. Mother's Day is Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Father's Day is in June. That's how that works. Ladies first. That's no problem.
Of course.
Of course. I think as far as like Father's Day for me, the most important thing is just to be around the kids, grandkids, things like that. I don't need presents and gifts. They are my presents and gifts.
Why was it saying that I was not subscribed to you? I have to be subscribed to you. I'm a mod.
I have no idea. I was having that problem about a month or so ago, and it didn't have me subscribe to George. Rich, I think, was another one. CJ, I think, was one. But when I hit the subscribe button, it already showed that I was subscribed. It was like showing I wasn't, but was.
Right.
I couldn't.
That's weird.
Couldn't figure it out. So, who knows? YouTube does some strange things. But and I noticed today, too, and I keep forgetting to go check out the spam comments. Because sometimes they're not spam. They're nice comments. They just don't get, for some reason, put up. But one thing I have noticed is and I don't approve these, and the reason why is because YouTube, I don't think really wants you to. But like when you have a comment that says "Great video, come sub to my channel," YouTube seems to be automatically spamming that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So, word to people, don't put those in comments because they just go to spam, and usually nobody will see them.
So did Twinkie get her hair finished?
I think she was still working on it. She was in the chat just a few minutes ago and said she wasn't coming up right now because of the hair dye situation. And I told her to do slims, but he said no. There you go.
That's no fun, Slim.
And everybody's been guessing what colors, and we've had anywhere from pink to rainbow colors to blue. I mean, all kind of colors.
It's gonna be blonde and brown. That's the color she likes.
There you go. But we were just having a little contest to see. I think Brandon was the first to comment. He said bright red.
Oh, Lord. Not see Twinkie with bright red hair. I like her hair when it's dark, but I also like it when it's the blonde with the brown with the blonde highlights.
Yeah, I love Marnie's blonde, but she kind of keeps it for the most part fairly blonde. Not like totally bleach blonde or whatever. But
I could not be blonde if I wanted to.
Oh, I tried that years ago and it turned orange. And I mean, this was back when I was in my early 20s. And
I peroxided it one time, and it looked it was like a really orangey, nappy looking color. So I was like, nope, never again.
No, I didn't like it either.
Yes, I do know you, Twinkie.
I was like, nope, I cannot do that. Not the right color for me. So. But I had a good question for tonight. I think a topic we could talk about. I seen a meme on Facebook. Now you all may have seen it too. But if you had a choice between either seeing a ghost or a UFO, which would it be? And I said ghost.
I say ghost as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love to see an alien up close and personal.
I mean. See, like the thing is, we've seen shadows and things like that, apparitions or whatever. You see them on videos, or we've had our own encounters. But a UFO, that would confirm, hey, yeah, there's something there. There's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Player says ghost. Brendan says ghost. April says ghost. She's probably going blonde.
Ghost Tracer said vampire.
Vampire. Oh, you know what, Tracers? Me too. I love the vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big vampire.
That's what I always got asked too. If you had a choice, would you be a vampire or would you be like a werewolf? And I said, well, vampires are usually gorgeous. Like every vampire movie I've ever watched, anything, the vampires are always like so attractive. So I would choose vampire.
The only one exception to that is Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
But a great comedian.
Well, there are some ugly vampires because like in what is it? What was that one where they were in the bar in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. No,
I can't think of it now, but there were some ugly vampires in that
one. What's that movie? Oh God, what was his name? He's the older. I mean, this is way back in the black and white days of TV. I can't remember. He's one that played a vampire. I can't think of his name.
Lugosi?
Yes. Bela Lugosi or something. Yeah. He wasn't all that, but he was a good vampire. He played and they say that it kind of consumed him over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go, Brandon.
Hi, Gary.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, that was it. There were some ugly vampires in there.
And then was the Lost Boys.
Oh, the Lost Boys. Yeah, they were all good looking.
That was a good movie. I really enjoyed that. I think they made a second one or something, or were going to, but never did. I can't remember how that went. But
oh, it looks pretty, Twinkie. That's what she's going for. I was right.
Amy got it right, guys. It wasn't rainbow colors or bright red or purple.
If I got it wrong with my Twinkie, I'd be in so much trouble.
Oh, see, what did Brendan say? Ha ha, that white hair doesn't do it. No. Well, I do. I got what was like salt and pepper, kind of like what I am, and I'm fine with that. I don't dye it. I don't touch it. I just let it go.
I don't dye mine either until it needs it.
Yeah, that's what Marnie does. When she's like, "I need to go get," we have to go get it. But,
I have to dye mine because my hair is naturally dark, but I like it darker, so the back won't match the front. This will be like a brown, and then this will be black. And so then I have to, because then it looks like I'm wearing a wig or a hairpiece as my ponytail.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, different. I see. They made a failed version, or it failed the version of that lost one. Yeah, I think that may have been what happened. And it's very hard to beat the first of any kind of movie. Very, very successful. Dang it. Now Rainbow Bright suit. We're talking about maybe she'd be rainbow color hair and be Rainbow Bright. I thought that was the character's name, and I guess I was right about that.
I didn't think they had made the new Lost Boys yet. I thought they said they were going to, but I didn't know if they did or not. Let me look.
I don't know. I heard they were wanting to.
Because I was so upset when I heard they were going to remake it.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I'd heard they were going to do like a second part, like it's supposed to be like a year or two later or something, but that never came about that I know of.
Oh, it's going to be a series. It's going to be a series, not a movie.
Well, that might be all right. If you're not trying to remake it, but kind of make it similar to.
Now, I don't really. They're going to have Tyler Posey in it. Now, he was the vampire or the werewolf on Teen Wolf. Okay. I don't think they should take him from a Teen Wolf part to a vampire part. That's it's kind of weird.
And it's funny how they do that because I love the show The Flash, and Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash, he was actually on Glee. I don't know nothing about Glee, but that's where he came from. And apparently that's like dancing musical type show or something like that. So he went from that to being the Flash, which he does an excellent job as the Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of remakes of all kinds of things going on right now. And I don't think any of them's really been successful. I don't know how many times you're going to do over Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen. I mean, it's gone from who was it? Michael Keaton to now it's going to be the guy from what is his name? The Twilight guy, I think is what he played on Twilight or something like that. But I mean, how many times?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I think it's his name. I think it's who's doing it.
It's either him or Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, one of those two. And I think it's Robert. But I mean, how many times you got to redo Batman? I thought the Christian Bale series was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Then he didn't want to do it no more. Like the Blade series of films. I've never really got through to watching the Blades or anything, but he is a pretty vicious comic book character.
Now, I've heard that they're making a new Twilight.
Oh, are they? That was pretty popular.
Kind of done too, if you ask me.
Gary says I don't watch the Batman films. You know, Batman was one of my favorites, and I think that like Adam West did a great job back in the day for what that was at that point.
Yeah.
You know, and I still love to watch. My niece, who's like 3 years old, loves that show, the old Batman show. But I don't know. Christian Bale did good, and that's Michael Keaton did pretty good. And that's about it. Freezing right.
We got a big storm here, or coming in right here. So if my internet goes out or anything, I'm hearing sirens like crazy outside.
Oh Lord. I think I've heard more sirens now than I did before the lockdown started.
Yeah.
And I think they were calling for snow. That well, we were supposed to get some snow in the higher elevations last night. I don't know if they did or
No,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like the Northeast is supposed to get snow this weekend. So yeah, Tracers, that Michael Keaton was good. But yeah, snow of all things in May. Oh, so April, you got to work a little while, huh? Yeah, I like to have breaks between long stretches.
She's setting all the alarms off.
Yeah, Buddy said I couldn't understand what Christian Bale was saying about. He did grit his teeth and make it sound like he was, I don't guess they use voice changes. He just kind of do like that and talk. So there you go. So that was, yeah, that was one thing I agree with you on that. I think he did a good job acting. Probably a better Batman than he did Bruce Wayne.
Dang. There's like 5 million sirens going off.
I wonder what's happening.
I'm not fixing to text my mom because she'll know.
That's one thing I like to have is a scanner. Hey, Cody. How are you?
Hi, Cody. Love you.
So just in case y'all are just joining us, a praying mantis will help you take out that murder hornet. So get you some praying mantises today.
I watched what's his face get stung by one of them murder hornets. Oh my Lord. I do not want to get stung by one of them.
They look big. I mean, of course, I hope I never have to see one up close, but
no, it looks like a field got hit by lightning and now there's a grass fire.
Oh gosh. And that can get out of control if you're not careful.
Yeah. Especially the way the wind's blowing right now because we got a big storms all around us and we've got lots of wind and lightning and thunder and all that right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I enjoy the story times too, Cody. They're so good. Oh wait, there's 5 grass fires.
Oh gosh, in the same vicinity, or
yeah, I guess the wind's blowing the fire.
Oh,
please put them out. I don't know if it's because we have a lot of dry grass and stuff like that, but we always get really big fires. Them take out whole entire towns that are near us.
Gray Wilderness.
Oh wow, that's young.
Yeah, 25 from diabetes. That's awful. Prayers for that family for sure.
Cool, buddy.
Yeah, I saw pictures of that on Facebook today, buddy. Like a pretty cool place to check out. I love to find cemeteries I've never explored before. Good to figure out what you can come up with.
Twinkie, I've got them down on the prayer list. And I would definitely be praying for them. A friend of theirs, or friends of theirs, their son passed away from diabetes. He's 25.
Aww.
Yay, Cody. We'll definitely have to watch it. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely not, player.
No, it's not.
Oh, I can imagine, Twinkie. I can't imagine at all. Gary said, hi, Elaney.
Laney in the house.
Yes, I'm in the house.
Yeah, you want to see what she brought me today at work? She's starting my Mother's Day early. She's brought me a rose today.
Good girl.
She's a sweetie.
Well, her real present was coming in the mail, but it got delivered in a different town.
Oh no.
So now I'm trying to get a hold of the people that I ordered it from, and they will not answer me.
Well, I think what it is because sometimes mine does that. I think it was on UPS or FedEx, and when it says it got delivered, it got delivered to a post office to switch over to USPS. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's running behind this time right now.
Mhm.
Let me look.
JoJo says, hi, Laney Bug.
Hi.
Twinkie says, hi, Laney.
I love you in April. I'm sorry. And hi.
Hey, Jan, how are you?
Hi, Jan.
I'm just now getting your messages.
No.
Real well.
Hey Jan and everybody. I haven't said hello yet.
How are you, Marnie?
I'm good. I have a mouthful of cereal I'm eating. Cereal.
Mouthful of cereal.
I got my days and nights confused.
You're eating Shannon cereal.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating cereal for supper.
Especially when
Cornflakes.
That's my favorite thing to eat for
something's
supper.
wrong with my phone.
Breakfast.
I know, it kind of makes you feel good.
Twinkie said, love you too. And Casey is here with her.
Hi, Casey. I love Joe's.
Hey Gary, where's our bowl? I'll be glad to make you one. Come on over.
What do you got in there? You got corn pops, you got
I think you
Cheerios,
made it. You tell me.
and Rice Krispies, and then it's Shannon cereal. He loves to eat that.
Corn
hot-
All mixed together?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not real sweet. Hey Joe.
Good night, Ghost Tracer.
That sounds so good.
Not Ghost Tracer. Thank
He's
you.
got to go order his mom.
make it rush.
About Mother's Day for Daddy.
Yeah. So that was going back to where I guess I was at earlier with the UFO and ghost. Like you say, I like to see a UFO maybe.
I think I have seen
I think
UFO.
we have to.
Dylan said he saw one when he was younger.
Did he?
Well, I mean, this thing was just floating in the middle of the sky, not even really moving. And then all of a sudden it just darts across the sky and is gone.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know of a plane that could just sit there and then just shoot off into
Yeah.
wherever it shot off to.
I
Casey.
I don't think I don't know if it's CGI or not, but that one it hovered over the Dome of the Rock in Israel and then shot straight up. I mean, it hovered, lit up, and shot straight into the sky. And there were so many different things that happened, with different camera views and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just don't think it's CGI. Something happened there, though.
Yeah.
Was it an angel maybe, or who knows?
I'm sorry, but this universe is way too big for it just to be us. I mean, come on, you got all this power to make anything you want, and you just make one planet of people?
Why do you think they won't let people in Area 51? I mean, we know what they got in there.
Yeah, we do, but still.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know anything till we get to heaven.
Yeah.
What did you do? What happened? Show us, can you show?
And I'll be like, thank goodness you made me a little fluffy girl and not a big green thing with a big old head and long fingers.
Well, there was a group of
that
people,
might be our phase two.
Yeah, it might be.
might be. There was a group of people who believed that. I remember where I saw this. It was heard on the video, I think, but talking about how God placed the dinosaurs here
just their bones just to throw us off.
Who plays?
Mhm.
God placed bones here from dinosaurs just to throw us off to see if we could question what was going on. I really believe that dinosaurs existed just before man.
I do too.
So, you know.
See, it says Fort Worth, Texas. Now it says Fort Worth.
Okay, see, then that's what they did. Who is A?
In transit. Mom,
Yes, that means it's on its way.
it will be here tomorrow.
No, it just means it's on its way.
Better be here by Sunday.
Do y'all see the A that says hello?
Yeah.
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 Hello?
I see A from
I'm only
Parallel
seeing
Lives.
I'm only seeing it on the StreamYard still. I'm not seeing it on the other.
Yeah, that's the only place I'm seeing.
A.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm A. Hello, A.
Tell us more about yourself, eh? Oh God, Brandon hears me crunching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yum, yum, yum.
Why am I not seeing it on the
I don't-
put it on live chat?
I don't know.
Let me put it on
Oh,
live
people
chat.
are saying hi in the
Yeah,
chat.
now I can see them on live chat.
It's-
As soon as Lainey heard A, she said, "From Pretty Little Liars."
Oh, what's that?
I love Frosted Flakes with bananas in it.
Ooh, and strawberries.
I don't like strawberries in it. Bananas in it.
You should try with bananas and blueberries, Mom.
I don't like blueberries in it either. The only fruit I like in my cereal is bananas.
Bananas not a fruit.
Banana is a fruit. What do you think it is? Vegetable?
Gary says, how
What
can
is that? Oh,
I
it's a special thing.
holidays play back? Yeah, I mean, they say the Romans had a lot to do with technology back in their day. I mean, they were pretty advanced, pretty smart people. I think the Mayans were the other ones that they've come across and saying that they're kind of ahead of their time. Marnie, you're making Joe hungry now.
I think there's just so much that I would love to be able to know all. I wish there was just like a book that somebody would magically find that tells everything.
Mhm.
I know there's the Bible.
Yeah.
But you know,
Bible probably don't tell everything.
every book needs a, what do you call it?
Before.
No, something that like highlights different points through it and everything.
Well, the Bible does that. It's just
Yeah, but I think the Bible like says stuff to a way like you know, kind of like how it talks about in Revelations, you know, I think a lot of that is code for, you know, it could be the virus, it could be, you know, something else. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of code in it that we just don't completely understand.
There's a lot of Bible. I mean, and there's different interpretations that people get
Yeah.
verses, and
That's me, because I'll read something and I'll be like, that means something totally different to me than what it would to somebody else.
mm-hmm. Well, see, and that's sometimes I'll get those in comments, but I usually go to spam when I do see
Mhm.
eventually they come around. But you'll have people who's
Yeah.
let me educate you, you know,
What-
on the Bible and this. And I'm thinking, well, I know a very good amount about it. I am saved. I am a Christian, and
Yeah.
I do minister work sometimes, or I have, and you know, it's things. I think what that problem is a lot of times people think they're holier than thou, so they
Yeah.
believe that, oh yeah, well, if you drink, you go to hell. If you say a cuss word, you go to hell. If you do a drug, you go. I mean, you know, and we have so many people who rather judge than pray for people. That's the biggest.
Well,
We got.
I'm not meaning to change the subject, but did y'all see Steph's post on Facebook?
No, I didn't see. I don't think I've seen her come up.
Apparently Facebook took one of her posts down that had like a prayer dilly on it. It was talking about God.
Mhm.
And they sent her a deal that said this does not follow our whatever guidelines. And it was just a post about God.
And,
Yeah. That made me angry.
Hey, Lynn. Um,
Jan, my dad just called his, like here we call 211, which is it takes you directly to the Capitol deal, the government thing. So just call your human resource office, Jan. You should get it. If you draw Social Security or disability, you should get it.
Gary, okay. Let's see. Do we repeat situations? I know Ecclesiastics tells us that which was, that which shall be again. I'm not one, though, that believes in reincarnation. I believe once you're here, and you're dead, and you're gone. And then you go to heaven, hell, wherever you're, however you live your life. But I do believe the part about that which was, things will repeat. Situations will recycle through. You look at Lincoln and Kennedy. That's very strange how that link goes there. And that part of that could be coincidence, but it's just a virus that happened 100 years ago. The flu virus, shut everything down. People got sick. People died. Now we're dealing with a similar situation now. So yeah, I do believe things will repeat over time. But that,
See, I'm a little on both. I'm not sure on either. I believe in a little of both.
Mhm.
I'm not really sure what I believe completely yet, but Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, they are, Brendan.
yeah, they're starting to get to where they'll take a lot of things down. And just I don't know. Facebook has its own little problem there. Yeah, I believe we're still okay. So, Gary, my belief is that you don't run through a cycle of reincarnations, but I do believe we're here on earth until we're called to heaven when Christ comes back. That's when we all go to heaven. And even in the Bible, Jesus said when he came back, he said, "You're looking at me like I'm a ghost." Does a ghost have, can you touch a ghost? And he let them touch him and stuff. And so Jesus pretty much confirmed back in the Bible that, yeah, ghosts were, there are ghosts. And, but I believe we're here until we're called up. And, yeah, that's how once the earth's gone, it's gone. But that's my belief on that. Marty's back here preaching. I don't get into preaching on here, but I will say, what I believe. But yeah.
Oh, scared me.
Yeah, Facebook's one of those things I keep mine private too. But they do. I've seen them take down posts that are like very silly to take down. Just simple prayers or something like that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You're welcome, Jan.
Yeah.
And Land 211 is just a number that you call here in Texas to get to your main human resource office.
Yeah, that's pretty much ghost. That's pretty much an energy. Yeah. That's what it is. We're not in the flesh, but we are in. Some people see, like my daughter can see spirits. Marnie's seen spirits. I see occasionally a shadow if I'm lucky. But yeah, it's energy moving and being able to speak and talk. And we may not understand we're never going to understand the exact part of paranormal.
No.
We'll never be experts.
That's why there's no experts, because we will never know it all until we're there. Until we are a spirit, I guess we'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people like to think they are.
Tone it down.
What? Just stating the fact. I'm not saying anything about.
I just can't. I'd be a hypocrite if I went on there. Always got to keep my word.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon, you're not the only one that don't do. There's a lot of people that got frustrated and leave. Marnie don't go on Facebook near as much as she used to. Once in a while, she'll go on there if I send her something, or she gets a chat or something. But she kind of it is toxic if you ain't careful. That's for darn sure.
The lights flickered a while ago.
Where? No, I didn't really pay attention in here. I already told him if we disappear, it's because of the storm.
I bet we're going to be hit with something this week. Usually, when y'all get a storm, we get one right behind.
Yeah.
It. Is it raining tomorrow? Is that what it said? Or is it supposed to rain tomorrow? Yeah, 80% chance. They're not calling for thunderstorms, but it's just.
Well, most
high
of it's to the west of us, though. So
really, but they called for storm. What was it, last night or night before last? And we didn't get a thing. We had some, but I think April and them got hit pretty hard. And Brandon, maybe in that area, but it kind of missed us.
yeah,
We got like a shower, and that was about it.
we've been getting the tail ends of everything, which is the high winds and. The last 2 mornings that I've left to go to work, we have these trees out in the hallways. And the last 2 mornings, they've been laying in front of my door. We're out to push the trees out of the way to get out of my door.
Mhm.
And today, one of them fell on top of me. So my nephew had to pick it up, and we just stuck it over in a corner. Hope it doesn't fall.
Yeah, these storms, and then like I say, I think up north's supposed to get snow. So I mean, it's just weird.
It's black under your eye, Lainey. Look like you had a black eye.
Yeah, see, Jan said we're supposed to get snow up there. See, and it's just strange. I mean, heck, we're in May. You would think warm weather, and nope, not yet. I think we hit. We're supposed to hit in the 30s this weekend and lows at night, and I think it's not been like this since I think 1984. So it's been a while since it's been that close to a record.
A Diet Dr. Pepper float. Yum.
I hadn't had a float in a long time. I used to love those root beer floats. Yeah, see, April got hit hard and we did.
Blair said, how rude, Lynn.
It is, yes. Talking about a float. We used to have an A&W restaurant, and I would sometimes get their root beer floats. That's pretty good. And Lynn's getting 80-degree weather.
Yeah, it's been the night the other day we got 102.
And then Buddy's got snow coming.
Mm-hmm. We go straight from hot to cold, then cold to hot.
Mama, look at this. Look how the light just goes in.
Jen says I have a Pepsi. My favorite's RC. I love RCs.
Glad that showed up.
Buddy, I hope we don't get a lot of snow up there. No. If anybody's getting snow, we don't get a lot.
I just ignore all the drama on Facebook. If I find somebody that just is starting stuff or they are talking nasty, I just block them. Same as YouTube.
Oh, there's flat land there, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I prefer warm weather over cold.
Me too.
Yeah, probably was like, hey, did we get a couple of days of nice weather between the hot and cold?
Yeah, very few.
It's strange how like I mean, y'all usually get we get what you get before, but it'd be like nice, warm, cold, warm again, cold, and I'm thinking, wow, we're all gonna get sick from that.
Yeah.
Like Mother Nature has this fire. It has something going on. I have a blanket and a comforter on me. Well, see, the one thing I was reading about was how the pollution is reduced because not a lot of people are out, factories and stuff, not just whatever.
Yeah, they said a lot of it was getting better.
And then all of a sudden, it's getting better. Now all of a sudden, we can't figure out if it's going to be hot and cold.
Yeah.
We have to have our factories going in order to keep us at a normal weather system. Oh, that's crazy. There's in Jan, I have blanket and comforter, and here I am. Like some nights I'm covered up, and some nights I can't stand to have cover on me. Get too hot. We have our own dramas. Yeah, that we do, Gary. That we do. But maybe it'll be nicer soon. We can enjoy spring and summer and things like that. But anyway, so I wasn't really planning on doing an investigation or anything tonight. I just wanted to do a quick chat and just see how everybody was doing since we missed Monday night. But we'll be going back to Monday next week. So a heads up on that. I think it's good sometimes switch nights around. I think it's helpful. You can sometimes people who can't maybe join you on one night can join you on another night.
Exactly.
So I think that does good. And then, we've done Sunday nights sometimes, so that's helped out a little bit. Getting the word out. So is it bad to hide ice cream from Seth? Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Hide that ice cream.
No.
I hide mine.
You share ice cream. Well, she's hiding it from a little kid. You're hiding it from Lainey. I mean, Lainey will probably
hiding it from Cody.
Lainey will say, "I'll go get my own."
Cody will eat all his kind, and then he'll be like, "You have any ice cream left?" And I'm like, "Nope." So I'll go.
Marnie got some pistachio. I have not tried it, but it's pistachio.
I love pistachio ice cream.
She did too.
Yum. Oh.
I like the Rocky Roads or things with a lot of chocolate stuff, fudge and cookies and whatever in them. Those are my favorite.
Oh, wow, Lynn.
Lynn likes pistachio ice cream too.
Me too.
I used to like those orange creamsicles. Those are pretty good too.
Oh, my Lord, Gary.
Oh, Lord. No, we're not going into that kind of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We went into all that. Oh, Lord. It just went from a tooth to whatever.
Yes, it did. I've never tried Heavenly Hash ice cream. I've never even heard of it until Twinkie said it.
I don't remember if I have had that or not. I don't think so. No, I take that back. I bet I have because Marty's introduced me to a lot of different style of ice cream that I've never tried before. So I probably have tried that.
I don't think we have that here, player. My favorites are butter pecan, cookies and cream, and mint chocolate.
Yeah, I like cookies and cream real well. And like McDonald's they run that Shamrock ice cream every year or milkshakes. And last year's was not too bad, but this year was like heavy duty on the syrup stuff they put in.
Yeah.
Oh, it was not that good. And I like it. I like mint, shakes and stuff, but Lord. Says can have sugar-free popsicles. Oh, man. Oh, Lynn. Ice cubes don't count as a frozen treat. Well, you know.
I don't think we have brewers. I don't think we have that here.
Yeah.
Like Texas is big on Bluebell,
Uh-huh.
and then they've got that. What's that? Bunny something, and then
Blue Bunny, I think, or something.
Blue
like that.
Bunny. Yes, and then there's some other kind, but mostly Bluebell.
Yeah, that's the home of Bluebell, isn't it? In Texas.
Like when Bluebell went out of business there for a little bit, like Texans went crazy. And then when Bluebell came back, it sold out for a while.
Oh wow.
It was like the toilet paper epidemic, but it was Bluebell.
I have tried Bluebell. It is a good ice cream. Blue Bunny.
It's my favorite, but it's so expensive.
What's the other? Briars. There's a Briars one that's not too bad. I think Briars is the one that has, if you get vanilla, you have the vanilla beans in it.
I think we have Briars here, and the vanilla bean is good. I like that in Bluebell too, because it has the little specks of the vanilla bean in it.
Mm-hmm. Tillamook is pretty good too.
I've never heard of Tillamook either.
They're a little more expensive. Well, around here at least than most. Like we have, like Laura Land, which is our grocery store Ingles brand, which is probably the cheapest you can get, and then you get, I think Tillamook is a little bit more expensive, but it's good ice cream though. No, buddy, thank you.
Buddy, you have some problems there then.
That's
You nasty.
like buddy just chimes in just out of nowhere, just boom. It's something like what?
Yes, it is, player. Have you had the adult version of the root beer float?
Never had that.
Nasty buddy. That is who makes Heavenly Hash Briars ice cream. So you do it. We don't have Heavenly Hash though. I've never seen that,
So
and I know my ice cream.
yeah, Briar. That's where I guess I have seen it. We used to make our own ice cream lollies from various uses. Oh, that's pretty cool, Gary.
Well, after the first glass, player, you won't care if it has root beer in it. Back with the snack.
Yeah. Tillamook. Yeah. If you find it, try it out. It's pretty good stuff. Like I say, it's here at least it's a little more expensive than most.
I'm gonna have to ask them if they can get some of that Heavenly Hash. I don't know if you can order it. I don't think you can order ice cream very well.
I don't know how you do that. It was a Ben and Jerry's thing, buddy. That actually was an ice cream from Ben and Jerry's, according to Buddy.
I think you're full of bull.
I'd look that up.
I bet that's something you sell on buddysballs.com.
yeah, root beer floats. I love those.
Well, I tell you what, Twinkie, I'll just try it when I come up there, and then I'll probably end up liking it, and then I won't ever be able to find it here.
I wonder. Well, you say you have Briars there though?
Yeah, we have Briars here, but I've never seen
Mhm.
Heavenly Hash. Yeah, I see. I'm looking it up, and I don't.
Okay.
Oh, that's chocolate. See, I'm not real big on chocolate, but See, Cody likes them chocolate brownie and chocolate. He likes Chocopolitan,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like so many different chocolate things in that. I can't do it.
We have a Friendly's ice cream, is the name of it, and it has like something like a total bunch of chocolate stuff in it.
He's gonna make me look this up, and then.
Good night, Gary.
Not Gary, love you.
Thank you for being here. Can't do heavy chocolate either, Amy. Well, Lynn can't either, so you're both in the same boat. And I can't.
There is one called Sweaty Balls from Ben and Jerry.
You looking that up?
Yes, it's vanilla ice cream with a hint of rum and loaded with fudge-covered rum and malt balls.
Well, that explains why Buddy likes it, apparently.
Whoa. Yeah, I thought he was going to be full of it. No, but they actually have it. I could not buy one that says that on it, though.
Ben and Jerry's have all kinds of different.
Yeah, and they're expensive as heck, too, though. So.
Oh, yeah, we have one. We had one 2 years ago, I think it was, in downtown Asheville, and me and Maury has been one time. And that was it. That was enough for us.
Of course you would know it that they have it, buddy. You see, none of us knew they had it.
Thank you, Gary. God bless you. Well, sometimes, buddy, you're full of mud, so it's hard to understand if you're pulling our leg or not.
Oh, my Lord, Lynn. Okay.
Yeah. Lynn, quit giving us visuals, please.
Especially those kind.
Lord.
Ugh. Here we go. We're already on this. Ugh.
Yeah. And we actually went down this road because Buddy said something that was actually true about an ice cream.
Yes.
Wow. I thought he was making it up too. I really did.
Well, I don't see that one nowhere near us, Twinkie, so I'll just have to try it when I come there.
We have a Tasty Freeze. Well, I think it's called the Freeze now or something. I think they changed their name this year, but it's like a local ice cream shop. It only opens in the spring, summer, and to like the early fall.
Yeah.
They have. I love going to their and just getting whatever. They have good milkshakes. They have good sundaes and banana splits and all that stuff. But I love places like that. But yeah, Ben and Jerry's to me is too expensive for no more you really get. April says we can do it.
Yes.
I seen. Oh, that was something I saw the other day. Speaking of you coming here or whatever, there was. I didn't see any flight. I don't even think it meant Asheville. I think it was just. What company was it? Anyway, you could get like airline tickets for $11.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But it was like places like Vegas, Florida, New York, places like that. Because I thought, heck, I'd love to fly sometime. If I'm going to Texas, this would be a great time to do it.
Exactly.
And once they lift everything, but they didn't have anything going to any part of Texas at all. So I think the closest was Nevada. But I told you, as the cat said to the moose, trust me. Or to the mouse. I said moose. I'm falling asleep up here.
There is no trust in it.
Maybe I'm making a Moose Tracks ice cream.
No, I haven't heard of that.
You hadn't heard of Moose Tracks? It's pretty good. It's a chocolatey. So I'm heavy chocolates, ice creams. Mm-hmm. Well, I think I want to hop off here. Like I said, I just wanted to say hi to everybody this weekend.
Bye, Troy and Marnie. Love you.
Love you too, Laney. Marnie's gone to bed, but I'll tell her for you.
All right, thank you.
But I want to say thank you to Amy, Laney, and everyone in the chat tonight. Love you all.
You're welcome. And we love y'all too.
And I guess April, are you going up tomorrow? I would say she probably will, but
She usually on Friday night she'll have to go on earlier.
okay.
She'll have to work Saturday.
Okay. So, but anyway, so join the weekend crew this weekend. And don't forget Mother's Day is Sunday, and love your mother. And and if your mother's no longer with us, well, just remember her in your prayers and how much she meant to you. That's what Mother's Days are.
Amen.
Amen to that. All right. Well, good night, everybody. I love y'all, and see you later.
Good night. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.